You know, it's funny. Uh, People will like in this day and age, and it's not really funny. I'm a little tongue tied right now because of the story I heard, and it's a friend of mine, and he he's always professed to believe in God. Tried fought him over it and everything else. Not physical fight, but we've had many discussions, and he just can't seem to let go. The problem is, he's a doctor, and while he coaches women not to have circumcisions, not to get their no boys circumcisions because it's not a real medical thing. He insists his boy's coming of age, and he said he's going to give him a circumcision. I said, why would you freaking do that? You're a doctor. You know that it's not right. I said, are you kidding me? You're actually going to kowtow and appease your parents' archaic Stone Age religion and mutilate your little boy for that reason only? Because there's nothing cosmetic about it. There's nothing, it's not really any different. Nobody, you don't hear people. I was never picked on. I know I'm not circumcised, and I was short all my life. I was never picked on for my penis. Guys going in looking at another guy's penis. What's wrong with you people? That's one of the main business. These guys got to go. I want to look like my dad, or I want to look like the other guys. And then you hear these women that think they think there's some kind of stigma among boys about looking at each other's penis. Well, who's circumcised or not? No, we don't. It's churches that did that to you. Churches that tried to give people that stigma. They try to say that if you're not circumcised, you're a Gentile and you're not a Christian. And excuse me, but just because you think some magician in the sky, gave some crazy order to act like a pedophile, basically, and torture your babies and actually mutilate them because you think some magician in the sky, some super powered superhero that wants to save you and let you live in paradise and heaven forever. So you're going to cut off a piece of your baby boy's penis. I hope you're watching this. And I'm not going to say your name. You know who you are. But we all know circumcision is definitely not medicine. There's nothing in it that creates better health, except for the bullshit stories people try to tell about. It cuts down on cancer of the foreskin or something. How could it? If you lose the foreskin, how are you going to get cancer in the foreskin? It's called the prepuce, by the way. Prepuce. And
I didn't dump pee last time I was here.
If you,
what's wrong with you? What's wrong? Oh,
a doctor who is his own son. He wants you. That's just crazy for a religion. You're a doctor. You know that it's not medically necessary. There's nothing in it that helps. In fact, it's kind of, from what I've heard from people who are circumcised, it can be kind of irritating, actually. So, but that's just how it is. A bunch of old Jewish guys sitting around a table, trying to think of some way to control their kids or their women or something. And they're so damn sexually frustrated, they start thinking like fucking pedophiles. There's something wrong with that picture. I mean, if some guy really thinks in his head that mutilating his baby boy's penis is going to make him closer to his God, you know that's mentally ill. That's mental illness. There's something wrong with that picture. It has to be stopped. Along with this, the Supreme Court, our own Supreme Court, actually adjudicating and ruling that under God can stay in the Pledge of Allegiance. That's amazing to me. Here in America, I can't believe that shit. And then instead of, they've been taking a e pluribus unum off the coins, and people have been noticing, and putting in God we trust on all of them now. And so now all of them have that on them, and they've slipped it in. And of course, says, well, we're going to uphold that too, because I sure as hell don't trust God. Do you trust in a God? Especially to hold your freaking money. I know. What do they need with it? Nothing. I'll see you later. From Portland. You guys take it easy, all right? Night.